Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. I'm playing very serious videos I do for the one. I'll go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, there we go. I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I'm doing the zero sugar version of something, so we'll see how that goes. It's gotten better over the years. Just need to be more optimistic, Brandon. Yeah, zero sugar version. Woo! But anyway, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm inside my truck. Well, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. And I'm inside my truck. And I'm also wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Dosu Kinata shirt. He looks cool. He's got, I love Dosu's look, man. He's got the whole fucking one-eyed mummy look. Then he's got the sound fucking thing. And he's got, like, the urban camo. I don't know, man. I like his style. I dig it. And if you're not familiar, Dosu, he's a character from the anime series Naruto. He's a fairly minor villain. He shows up pretty early in the series. Goes over there, him and his team, you know, they kind of screw some stuff up for the main characters, and, you know, ultimately they end up being, well, I mean, spoilers? It happened like a long time ago, but yeah, things don't go well for them. Let's just put it that way. It's not good. But my boy Dosu, he is still my favorite character. I don't care. And in fact, considering how wonky the series got later on, I'm fine with the fact that he kind of, you know, copped out, or kind of got cut out early on. Anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? Well, I just got through reviewing, boom, Mountain Dew Voodoo, which is Mountain Dew's mystery flavor that they tie in with Halloween every year. They've been doing it for the past few years. Every year it's a new flavor. It's usually something candy related. And, well, boom! It's the zero sugar version. Yay. These are never my favorite reviews, but I do feel like inclined to do them because, for one, some people enjoy zero sugar stuff, and I feel like that's important for me to cover that, you know, in case people want to know. And on top of that, sometimes I can kind of take away certain things from the zero sugar version that I might not pick up in the regular version. So, let's give it a go. Now, with the normal one, I banked on it being bubblegum flavored. Go watch the whole review if you want my full takeaway on it. But I was guessing bubblegum. Let's try this one. Bubblegum flavor. Bubblegum flavor. I am definitely, I'm pretty secure. I'm locking that one in, Alex. Is that Alex? I don't know. I don't remember. But it's definitely, I'm going with bubblegum. I would say maybe even more so with this one than with the normal sugar one. Because with the normal sugar one, you have like a lot more sweetness and a little bit extra tartness to compare it to. The zero sugar one dials that back a little bit. So again, you know, like I was just talking about, you do get that like, oh, wait a second. It comes through a little bit stronger. Mind you, sometimes it doesn't work all that well, but you know. In this case, yeah, I'm going with bubblegum. I actually think the bubblegum flavor is maybe a little bit more prominent in this, or at least more recognizable than in the other one. But it's actually pretty good. Like, as I mentioned before, like, things have been getting a lot better with the zero sugar stuff. You know, especially like soda companies and stuff. They've been really, they've been really trying to kind of amp things up. Hopefully get further away from that somewhat dreaded zero sugar taste. And I do actually think that they've been doing a lot better. This, while I wouldn't say that it tastes like this, it doesn't have that super shitty zero sugar taste. At least not in great amounts. There's a hint of it, but they've done a pretty good job of sort of masking some of that flavor. And so it's actually not an untasty beverage. It still has the tanginess, still has, you know, the sweetness. They're just dialed back a little bit, and then sort of in their place, you do just get this little sort of tail end of that zero sugar aspect. which is, like, perfectly reasonable. I can deal with that. I mean, as a drink, it's not bad. And, you know, in terms of being the zero sugar version of another drink, this is one where it's like, yeah, okay, fair enough. I would still probably take this over this, but it wouldn't be like the easy decision that it normally is when it comes to zero sugar versus like the actual stuff. Usually it's just like, eh. But in this case, like, no, it's actually pretty tasty. Like, I mean, obviously I have both of these things here. They're going to both end up in my fridge. I'm not going to down them while I'm in the truck. I still got one more thing to review anyway. You know, I could grab either of these and be happy. That kind of works for me. So kudos to Mountain Dew for going over there, putting in the effort again, you know, just trying to improve a little bit on that zero sugar stigma that comes with these type of drinks. And in terms of being, you know, like a mystery flavor, it's not as exciting as some of the other ones were. Like, most of the other ones, I really had to sort of think about it. This one, I really do kind of feel like I think I got it right. But bubblegum is a good flavor. You know, it just does feel a little bit generic for Mountain Dew, because, like, they obviously come out with a lot of wacky-ass flavors. And if it is bubblegum, I could be wrong. It's like, well, you can get bubblegum sodas. Like, those are, you know, not super hard to get a hold of. They've been around for a while. So I would have expected them for them to do something just more out of the box. Like some, like, I don't know, like Croatian candy that, like, you can only go over there and get, like, a 13th century monastery that they went over there and filmed the movie The Cave In. Not The Cave In, The Cave, In. Which, if you've never seen the movie The Cave, if you enjoy horror films, it's not a bad one. It's kind of like, what's that movie with the Chuds? It's not Chud. I mean, Chud has Chuds in it, but, The Descent. It's kind of like The Descent, but, you know, I'd probably say I prefer The Cave over The Descent, but they're both decent movies about spooky goings-on in cave stuff. Anyway, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? So, as I mentioned with the normal flavored one, I will probably almost certainly end up getting more of these as time goes by, especially being a limited time item. I usually like to go over there and get it, you know, a few times during its run, you know, just to enjoy it while it's here, and to hopefully take away a little bit more from it than I did in my, you know, my initial reaction to it. With this, usually I kind of don't with the zero sugar ones, because it's like, why? But with this one, I might. I'll say yes. I could see myself at least getting this one more time, just to being like, was it actually pretty good the way I remember it? Because, yeah, it's a pretty good drink. If I'm recommending it, honestly, yeah, sure. I think that, especially if you're somebody who, you know, you're going for the zero sugar stuff anyway, this is a good zero sugar drink. You know, at least in my opinion. I like what it does. I appreciate the fact that it's, you know, even if it is different than the normal stuff, it's not like a huge drop-off, and it doesn't have, like, that shitty zero sugar taste. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I would recommend it, too. I don't think if you're not a zero sugar person, I don't think this is going to convert you. But it is one of those things where it's like, maybe this is, like, your favorite brand of Mountain Dew, you know, while it's available. And maybe you go to a gas station 3 months from now and, you know, all the normal ones are gone, but they still have the zero sugar ones. You can pick up a zero sugar one and be pretty happy with it, I think. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest here, folks. You can go over there, have yourselves a truly, good tasting, zero sugar-tastic rest of your life. Because, I mean, we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. I genuinely think that probably within the next 5 to 10 years, we're going to have, you know, sugary beverages that are going to be zero sugar that are actually just going to taste pretty much one for one. At which point, then it becomes a thing of, you know, do we still have the normal sugar ones, or do we phase them out, or I don't know. But anyway, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, now it's the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole, especially when you're over here and you got pizza waiting on your passenger side seat that you've been waiting to eat, but you got to review it because it's a thing, so go look for that review. The hell else am I going? You know, when we do run into situations in our life that are stressful, frustrating, etc., take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholeness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe go watch The Cave. I mean, we're getting close to, I mean, not close, but we're getting into the spookier season of things. You know, in my last review, I recommended the movie, The Serpent and the Rainbow. This one, I'm going to recommend the movie The Cave. It's not a brilliant movie or anything. It's not, you know, like a truly fantastic horror film, but it's a good one. It's, you know, for what it is, it's a little bit of a popcorn movie, but it's pretty solid. Yeah. Fly, go away. Defiant fly. Anyway, where was I going with that? Yeah, no, just go watch the movie The Cave, I guess. Or conversely, I mean, you don't have to watch the movie The Cave, like I said. It's not, you can watch the movie The Descent. I think so, you know, I would honestly say I think more people probably prefer The Descent. And there are better aspects to it. It kind of depends, you know. Both are fun in their own way. Maybe make a double feature. Bye.